Hello family members, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Amara Odagu, and if you're a first timer here, I make travel vlogs and lifestyle content. If you like this kind of content, do well to share this video, turn on your bell notification so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I post a content, and also subscribe to my channel. You're welcome back, guys. So this video is actually going to be like an educational video, an informative video also, because I'm going to be educating people who do not know that these things exist, and also will be letting people, just creating awareness for this kind of scams that actually exist. And guys, it has actually come to my knowledge that a lot of travel agents are now into dubious things, dubious business. Yes, that's what I'll call it, because I feel that because of the situation of the world, COVID-19 and the whole thing has really, a lot of things have been happening, things that are not actually good for different countries, especially those in West Africa, third world countries that are suffering from inflation, they are suffering from economic hardship and all whatnot. And this has actually made a lot of citizens hunger and, thirst for greener pastures even more than before. I know now more people are migrating to other countries because the country they are presently in is not conducive anymore. There's a lot of inflation going on, and they can't just cater for themselves, neither can they cater for their family. So they are looking for where to go to in order to, get a better life for themselves and their families. So because of this, a lot of travel agents have brought out fake jobs. Yes, guys, fake jobs, saying that these jobs are actually available, and jobs like drivers, nannies, and nurses are actually available in Europe. Some of them say they are available in Dubai, and they say the full package of this job is that they're going to give you like free accommodation. They're going to be paying you 2,000 to 3,000 euros. They're going to be giving you work permits for 2 years, and they're going to take care of you while you are working with them. That's what they say is available. But guys, I've been in Europe, and for the most part of my stay in Europe, this kind of jobs that they say is available, I don't even know what to say, guys, because it's so funny how people will say, oh, immigrants from other countries will come to Europe and come and become nurses automatically without you even having certificates. And I had to engage a travel agent because of the supposed job she says is available. I had to engage her on one-on-one, and I'll be posting the chat that I had with her, because I just want to let you guys know that I'm not just fabricating this story. Yes, it's actually real, and it happened, and people are actually buying into this. So the thing is that they say you are supposed to pay 1,000 euros to start the process of getting your visa, and after that, when the visa is out, you're going to pay 6,500 in order for them to arrange your travel, your flight ticket and all whatnot, and then you go to Europe. But when it's going to dawn on the person is when the person gets to Europe and find out that these jobs are actually not available, and you have to do whatever it takes in order for you to fend for yourself, because you're... So guys, as I was saying, this agent say these jobs are available, and it's good that we find out exactly if this is true or not, because it will be very bad if we leave our country where we have family and friends, and you have a roof over your head, and you come to a country where that is not available, and you don't have anybody to help you even to get back to your country. To be very terrible. So it's good you do your due diligence and find out if this thing they say is available, if these jobs as nurse, doctor, um driver's nanny is really true and is really obtainable, and they're going to give you the free accommodation, they're going to give you 2 years work contract, they're going to pay you up to 2,000, 3,000 euros and all whatnot. So find out. And while finding out, ask important questions. Ask questions like, since I'm going to be relocating to a place like France or Spain or wherever that country is, check if that place is an English speaking country since you speak English. If it's not an English speaking country, ask them, how am I going to communicate? How am I going to get this job if I can't communicate effectively with the people that I'm going to be working with, or with the customers that are going to be coming in contact with me, like if you're going to be a nurse or so? How are you going to communicate? If a person gives you a shabby answer like, oh, you're going to be communicating, you're going to learn French or Spanish in 2 months, or you're going to learn it while you get there, my dear, nobody will wait for you to be learning the language while they have 1,000,001 people who actually need these jobs there in that country. It's actually more affordable to actually get somebody who is already there than wait for you that don't even know how to speak the language. Also, find out what is obtainable in the country. If you know a nurse that is actually in France or in Spain, find out what it took that nurse to start working as a practicing nurse or a registered nurse in that country. Find out if the nurse is certified, if they will allow you to work as an uncertified nurse, and all these questions. Find out, because no European country will employ a nurse that is not certified in that country, that doesn't have any form of certificate from that same country. No one will employ you if you do not have that certification. Also, as a nurse or a doctor, they teach in their language here. In Spain, they teach in their language. In Europe, in France, they actually teach in their language. So if you don't know how to speak the language, how do you get certified? If you are not certified, how do you get the job? Guys, they say they also can actually employ you as a nanny. They're going to train you for 6 months, and you will just, start doing the nanny job. You learn on the job how to speak the language and all whatnot. Ask those who are nannies how much they are being paid. I know there are some people who are actually nannies here in Europe, but they are very few, because Europeans don't believe in employing nannies, because the tax they pay on that nanny's head is equivalent to the tax that they will pay on a factory worker's head, or another of their employee. So being a nanny, it does not stop your employee from paying tax. And if you don't pay tax on your nanny, you're going to be fined, seriously. So for you to tell me that a nanny is earning 2,000 to 3,000 euros, that's a lie from the pit of hell, and that cannot be verified. So guys, ask pertinent questions. If they are going to pay you 2,003, find out if this is really true, if this is obtainable, or if they're just trying to tell you something sweet so that you get on board and go to a country where you don't know anybody and get trapped. No nanny is being paid 2,000, 3,000 euros. What are you going to be doing for them? Are you their helper from heaven? No nanny can be paid that amount of money just to take care of their children. Most young families here use their grandma or grandpa. Remember that Europe has more of the older generation, so they actually have grandmas and grandpas that are still alive, even though they're elderly, and they're the ones that pick their children from school, the young children. They're the ones that take their children to school. They're the ones that their children leave their grandchildren with. They don't have to employ nanny. Some of them that don't have the grandma and grandpas, they actually go to Boderia. Boderia is like the crèche here, and they drop their children there, and when they come back, they pick up their children. Nobody has that money to be throwing away. It's very rich, wealthy families that have, somebody to take care of, and they don't pay up to 2,000 to 3,000 euros. So it's good if you get your facts straight. Also, they said you can actually get a job as a driver. Okay, yes, I know there are jobs as drivers. here and there. But what I want to let you know is, if truly these jobs are available, you need to have an European driver license. And to have an European, you don't stay in your country and get an European driver license. To have an European driver license, you need up to 2,000 euros to register for a driving school, to do the exams, and to pass. Because if you don't pass, you're going to redo it and you're going to be spending money. So it's not something that people will just come and say it's easy. It's not easy. In order to get an European driver license, you need to pay 2,000 euros to get it. And then when you get it, you can now think about getting a job. Nobody is going to employ you if you don't have an European driver license. Or you come with driving license from your country and you think it's going to be, it's going to be used here. It's not going to be used here. So ask important questions. Ask important questions. Don't fall into a trap and give them your life savings or money you collected from the bank or the last card of your family, or you went to sell land and you pack the money and give on travel agent, and you come here and you're saying what they told you is not what you're saying. If you want to, be sure of the jobs that you are getting, ask those who are actually in Europe if this job that I'm saying is actually obtainable. Do your findings. Go to YouTube. Even though you don't know anybody in particular personally, go to YouTube. These videos are everywhere. People are busy speaking the truth. Don't just fall for one travel agent who has not even gone to the airports. He does not even know where Europe is. We'll just sit down in the person's house and be, fabricating lies. Find out the truth and don't fall a prey to people who are hungry and looking for how to make quick cash. I hope this video was able to educate one or two people of the scams that are out there now, and just to get people aware that these jobs that they say is available may not necessarily be available. You might now come to that country and now have to do something that you're not willing to do on a normal day. So do facts finding and just do your research and find out. I hope this video helps you to make better decisions. Thank you for watching to the very end, and see you on my next video. Bye.